Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root, root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
This is the 1982 National League Championship game brought to you by Apba Baseball Classics, Apba Brian, and Apba Lori. Hello again, everybody. We've had the introductions. I think we're all set to go. Let's play ball. Completing his warm-up tosses for the Atlanta Braves is Rick Mailer. He is a grade D and Z pitcher. And Joe Morgan steps into the box for San Francisco. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. We're reading the blue die first, red die second. We're playing Apba baseball. Both teams are defending column 2. And in basic Apba, I give the catchers a chance to throw out the base runners, and we have home rules for pitcher's fatigue that we use. All right, Joe Morgan rolls a 1-2. That's a ground ball to second base. The second baseman, Glenn Hubbard, throws to first. There is one away. Chili Davis. 45 is going to be a base on balls. And Chili Davis is the game's first base runner. He is fast at first base. Always liked him. He was a batting coach for quite a while for the Royals, and I think an excellent batting coach. Jack Clark steps into the box. He's having a great tournament. Jack Clark is hitting 512 at-bats with a homer and 4 doubles. In a key spot early for the Giants, 23, 26. That's another roller to Hubbard. Glenn Hubbard goes a short way to retire Chili Davis at second base. Score at 4-6. It's a fielder's choice. There's 2 outs. And Jack Clark, a fast runner, is the runner at first base now. Here is Darrell Evans, also having a good tournament. He is 5 for 11 with a triple and 2 doubles. 3-4. A deep fly ball to center field, but there's room for Dale Murphy. He makes the catch, and the Giants are retired in the top of the first. We've got no score with Atlanta coming to bat. Rich Gale is on the mound for the San Francisco Giants. He is a grade D pitcher and has a Y modifier. We went primarily with 3-man rotations. The Giants have played 3 games in the tournaments. The Braves have only had 2, as they were a high seed. And so I decided to go forward with third and fourth pitchers in this game rotations, and that way either team that wins will have their best pitcher available for the championship game with the American League. Jerry Royster steps into the box, 31. That's a 9. That's going to be a leadoff single for Jerry Royster. Speed on the base pass for the Braves right away. Here's Yosemite Sam, Glenn Hubbard. Rich Gale's into the stretch. Here's the pitch. The 3-3 roll is a 7. Line drive over the head of the shortstop, Johnny LeMaster, and fielded out there by Jeffrey Leonard. He gets the ball in quickly. Royster holds at second, and the Braves have the first 2 runners on in the first inning. Claudell Washington. 4-4 is a third straight hit off of Rich Gale, and that will score Royster from second. Hubbard goes to second. RBI single for Jeff Leonard for Claudell Washington. And Braves take a 1-0 lead. Still nobody out. Giants manager Frank Robinson gets Ronnie Martin up in the bullpen already. Dwayne Murphy steps into the box for Atlanta. 1982, Murphy was a .281 hitter with 36 bombs. There's a pitch from Rich Gale. 46 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. All right, Gale has a deliberate high leg kick windup. Here's the pitch to Bob Horner. 42. That's a walk. Braves have the bases loaded. We got Horner at first, Washington at second, Glenn Hubbard at third. Here is Chris Chambliss. Can Chris Chambliss put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch. 1-5 is a 10. Another base hit, and this time they're going to score 2. Hubbard scores, Washington scores, Horner goes to second, and that's a 2 RBI single for Chris Chambliss. On that 10 result, the runner could have gone to third, but Horner is a slow runner, and I play it safe unless I say otherwise with my slow runners. So now we got 2 slow runners. On Chambliss is slow at first, Horner slow at second, but the Braves have 3 runs in the first inning and only 1 out. Here's Bruce Eggs Benedict. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. That's caught by Jack Clark. And the runners hold. They're both slow. 2 away, and Rafael Ramirez, the shortstop. 34 is a fly out to center field. Rough first inning for Rich Gale and the Giants. The Braves score 3 in the bottom of the first. Atlanta 3, San Francisco nothing. In their 3 games in the single elimination tournament, the Giants have scored 5 runs in each game. So they're by no means out of this game. It's early. Jeff Leonard steps into the box. Rick Mailer goes into the windup. Here's the pitch. 1-6 is a 28. Sharp ground ball to shortstop Rafael Ramirez. He throws to first. Leonard is the first out. Here's Champ Summers. His tournament started with a pinch home run a couple of games ago. 42. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs. Catcher Milton May. And 25 is a base hit for May. And that makes him 3 for 12 in the tournament. Here is Johnny LeMaster, who is looking for his first hit in the tournament. He is 0 for 12. 6-3 is a fly out to right field. That's the end of the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Atlanta Braves 3, San Francisco Giants 0. Pitcher Rick Mailer leads off for the Braves. He was a 190 hitter in 1982. He hit a home run. There's Rich Gale's pitch to his counterpart. 1-5 is going to be a base hit for Rick Mailer. Average speed at first. Top of the order, Jerry Royster. There's a swing and a rip up the middle for Jerry Royster. That's another hit. He's 2 for 2. Mailer goes to second. And right away the Braves have runners on first and second. Timeout. Frank Robinson is coming to the mound. Frank Robinson is going to bring in Ronnie Martin, a grade D pitcher with no modifiers. Martin was a over-the-top pitcher. He had a very good curveball. Right-handed, pitching to Glenn Hubbard. His grade will go to C for 1 batter only. Here's a pitch to Hubbard. 25. Hit on the ground to third base. And the runners will advance 1 base. Hubbard's out 5-3. Second and third for the Braves, 1 down. Serious threat to add to their lead. That brings up third place hitter, Claudell Washington. Claudell Washington is hit the first time up, is now hitting 400 in the tournament. There's the pitch to Washington. The Giants are going to play the infield in. 4-4 roll, that's an 8. That's a single over Champ Somerset at first base, and it's got 2 RBIs attached to it. Braves take a 5-0 lead. And 7 hits already here in the second inning, all singles. Brings up Dale Murphy. Both those runs were charged to the starter, Rich Gale. He gives up 5 earned runs in 1 inning of work. Pitch to Dale Murphy. 52 is a 27. Should be a runner on first. Ground ball to Joe Morgan, who goes to LeMaster at second to retire Washington. Fielder's choice. Murphy's the runner at first. There are 2 outs and 2 in. There's Bob Horner. 6-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 outs. Atlanta tacks on 2 more. They have a 5-0 lead. Rennie Martin leads off the top of the third for San Francisco. He's a solid hitting pitcher for the Giants, 265 hitter in 82. 36 is a 33. Popped high in the air on the infield. Second baseman Glenn Hubbard is calling for it and makes the catch. 1 down. All right, it's an overcast day here. I think I'm going to go ahead and open up the curtains so we can get a little bit more light on the game. Here is Joe Morgan. 62 is a fly ball to right field. Jack Clark takes that. Claudell Washington takes measure and makes the catch. 2 outs. Here's Chili Davis. 35 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Giants are going quietly. 3 up and 3 down in the third. They only have 1 hit in the game, and they lead. They're behind. 5-0 going to the bottom of the third. For the third and the Braves, it'll be Chris Chambliss, Eggs Benedict, and Rafael Ramirez. Chambliss is 1 for 1, 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. 56 is a 34. Pop out to the shortstop, Johnny LeMaster. 1 down. Here's Bruce Eggs Benedict. Base on balls, that's a walk. Slow runner at first. 9 Braves have had a chance to run the bases today. They've not had hit for any extra base hits, but they've been fucking San Francisco pitching to death with singles. Rafael Ramirez, 35, is a 9. Slow roller to third. Evans throw from first. Not in time. Infield single for Rafael Ramirez. Now first and second with 1 away. Here's the pitcher, Rick Mailer. So 1 down, he could bunt, make it 2 outs. Worcester's 2 for 2. In fact, the top 3 Braves in the lineup are 5 for 6 in this game. Mailer is going to go ahead and square around. Here's the pitch in the bunt attempt, 24, foul ball, strike 1. Still trying to bunt, 65 is a 35. Popped into the air and caught by the catcher, Milt May. That's 2 outs. Top of the order. Here is Jerry Royster. And really the first bright spot for the Giants in this game, a failed bunt attempt. Pitch to Royster. 62 is 26. That is a pop-up in the infield and caught by the second baseman, Joe Morgan, so the Braves don't score in the third. We go to the top of the fourth. Atlanta 5 and San Francisco nada. If this were a 7-inning game, as what some games are nowadays in the major leagues on double hitters, this game would be halfway through, but we play 9 innings at Apba Baseball Classics. And Jack Clark steps into the box. It's still early for the Giants. Here's a pitch from Mailer to Jack Clark, 42, is a base on balls. And San Francisco has a base runner. Sometimes patience is good when you're not hitting the ball. See more pitches. Get a little more zoned in. Darrell Evans comes up to the bat. Stretching the pitch from Mailer to Evans, 65. Foul ball behind the plate. Eggs Benefit throws away his mask, gets under and makes the catch. 1 down. Jeff Leonard. 6-5 is another pop out to the catcher. Here's Champ Summers. 44, base hit for Summers. A single to center field. And with 2 outs, let's see, the runner Jack Clark goes to third. Giants have runners on the corners. And Milton May, the catcher, coming to bat. Here's the pitch from Mailer to Milton May. Another pop out to the catcher Benedict, and that ends the top of the 4th. Giants' score is still 5-0 Atlanta. Glenn Hubbard leads off the last of the 4th, 3 for 11 in the tournament. There's a pitch from Rennie Martin. 26 is a fly ball to left field. Jeffrey Leonard ranges to his left several steps, and he's under it, makes the catch. 1 out, and Claudell Washington swings the bat from the left side. 1-1 roll, that's a hit column roll for Washington. This could be the first extra base hit of the game, and it's going to be a 2-bagger for Claudell Washington. He is 3 for 3, and he's driven in 3 runs. He's in scoring position for Dale Murphy. 5-5. That play results in a single over the head of Joe Morgan. Scores Washington. First hit for Murphy in the game and RBI. It's now 6-0 Atlanta. Fast runner at first. Here's Bob Horner. First run that Renee Martin has surrendered, 26. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Horner is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. Chris Chambliss, 2 down and 1 in, 36. That's a base on balls. That brings up Bruce Benedict, 246 hitter and 82. So you got Chambliss at first, Murphy at second base. There's the pitch to Benedict. 51 is a infield single for the catcher. That loads the bases. And already Atlanta has 11 hits in the game. Rafi Ramirez. Thirteen's a 23. That pitch is called a strike. It was nowhere near the strike zone, and Rafael Ramirez is arguing, and he will be ejected. So that means Terry Harper will grab a bat and come up to hit with the bases loaded. When we go back out to the field, Jerry Royster will move from left field to shortstop, and Harper will play left field. All right, can Terry Harper put a quarter in the merry-go-round? 43 is a 29. Soft ground ball back to the pitcher Martin, who throws to first. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Atlanta 6, San Francisco nothing. All right, as the Braves go back out to the field, you've got Terry Harper in left field, Dale Murphy in center field, and Claudell Washington is still in right field. Johnny LeMaster leads off the top of the 5th inning for the San Francisco Giants. The Giants have not been getting much production from the bottom of the order. We'll see what happens here. Here's the pitch. 3-3 roll. That's going to be a leadoff single for Johnny LeMaster in the left center field. His first hit in the tournament. And the Giants, who need base runners, have one on first, fast runner. Trny Martin is going to stay in the game. It's a 265 hitter. He can swing the bat. Here's a pitch from Mailer to Martin. He is swinging away. 1-2 is a 25. It's a roller to Hubbard. It could be 2. The throw to shortstop and over to first. It's a 4-6-3 double play. The last thing the Giants needed there. Here is Joe Morgan. 62 is a fly out to right field. That's it for the Giants in the 5th inning. We're at the bottom of the 5th. Atlanta 6 and San Francisco nothing. Atlanta's pitcher Rick Mailer is 1 for 2. He leads off the bottom of the 5th inning. Rolls a 31. That's a base on balls. Trny Martin walks the pitcher. He's been on base twice today. Top of the order, Jerry Royster. Now playing shortstop. 53 is a 17. That's a fly ball to right field. Jack Clark is under, makes the catch. 1 away. Runner holds at first. Glenn Hubbard. 23 is a 26. Ground ball to second base. Morgan goes to LeMaster to retire Mailer at second. Throw back to first was not in time, so it's a fielder's choice. Glenn Hubbard's the runner at first. 2 outs. Caldell Washington. That's the 3rd out of the fly out to right field. Go to the top of the 6th inning. Braves are in control, 6-0. It's the top of the 6th. San Francisco will send up Chili Davis, Jack Clark, and Darrell Evans, the meat of their batting order. And all 3 are having a good tournament. If the Giants explode somehow for 6 runs in this inning, that won't be good. That'll be a 6-6-6 scoreboard. Here's the pitch to Chili Davis. 31 is a 9. That's going to be a leadoff single for the Giants center fielder. Line drive over the shortstop. Davis goes the opposite way to get on. Here is Jack Clark. .43 is a 29. A ground out to the pitcher who whirls and throws to second to get out Davis. 1-6, fielder's choice. 1 away. Clark's the runner at first. Here is Darrell Evans. 6-6 roll. It's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, and San Francisco is finally on the board. Atlanta 6 and the Giants 2. Darrell Evans. That makes him 6 for 14 in the tournament with a homer, triple, and 2 doubles. And now 4 RBIs. These 2 are important. It gives some hope for the Giants faithful. Here is Jeffrey Leonard. Base is clear. 45 is a walk. Rick Mailer has been sailing along, but rocky waters here. Champ Summers. 3-5 is a 40. A ground ball to first base. Chambliss throws to second to get Leonard out. 3-6, fielder's choice. Summers is at first. He's slow. Catcher Milt May. .15's a base hit. Single to center. Runner goes to second. All right, manager Frank Robinson's going to make a move here. He's going to send up left-handed hitter Dwayne Kuiper to bat for Johnny LeMaster. There's 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch from Mailer to Kuiper. 2-6 is a 24. A roller to Hubbard. Sidearm throw to Chambliss at first. And Kuiper is retired. So are the Giants, but they score twice and get on the board. Atlanta 6, San Francisco 2. All right, Guy Soulars comes in to play shortstop for San Francisco. And the Giants have a new pitcher. It's going to be Gary Lavelle, grade B pitcher, Y and Z modifiers. Leading off for Atlanta in the bottom of the 6th inning is Dwayne Murphy. Murphy is 1 for 3 today. 42 is a base on balls. Murphy hustles to first base. No outs. Fast runner at first, Bob Horner. From Junction City, Kansas, the home of Fort Riley in the Big Red 1 Infantry Division. 22 is a 6. A smash down the third base line. Murphy's rounding third. He's going to score, and Bob Horner cruises in the second base with an RBI double. Braves get one of those runs back, and now it is 7-2 Atlanta. Here's Chris Chambliss. That's a single over second base. Horner rounds third, but they're going to hold him. Braves have runners on the corners, nobody out. Bruce Benedict, infield playing back for San Francisco. 3-3 roll. Fly ball deep to center field. Chili Davis has room, makes the catch, but it'll be deep enough to score. Horner from third, sacrifice fly, makes it the Braves 8-2. Here's Terry Harper. 1 down. 42 is a 2 balls and no strikes. 41. Grounder to the short. Solarz is up with it. Over to Morgan and to Summers. 4-6-3 inning double play. But the Braves score twice, matching the effort of the Giants in the top of the 6th. We'll go to the 7th. Atlanta 8 and San Francisco 2. All right, Atlanta's going to have a new pitcher for the 7th inning. Al Roboski comes in. He is a grade D with no modifiers. And Bob Brenly will pinch hit for San Francisco for Gary Lavelle. Here's the pitch to Brenly from the Mad Hungarian, Al Roboski. 1-2 is a grounder to Hubbard at second base. He's up with it and throws to first. 1 away. Top of the order, and Joe Morgan. .54 is a fly ball to right field. Claudell Washington comes in a few steps, makes the catch. And Joe Morgan has flied out to right 3 times. Today, here's Chili Davis. 36 is a base on balls. Fast runner at first, Jack Clark. 56 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Clark goes down swinging, and we go to the bottom of the 7th, 8-2 Braves. All right, so Greg Minton is pitching for the Giants now. He's grade A pitcher, Z modifier. Atlanta sends up a pitch hitter for Roboski, who was due to hit first. Biff Pocoroba will pitch hit for Roboski. 1-5 is a 8 against an A. Pop out to the third baseman, Darrell Evans. 1 away. Here's Jerry Royster. .24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Royster is 2 for 5. Glenn Hubbard. That's a pop out to third. 3 up and 3 down for the Braves. In the 7th, we go to the 8th. 8-2, the ATL. All right, the new Atlanta pitcher will be Steve Bedrosian, grade A pitcher with an X modifier. And he'll be pitching to Darrell Evans, the Giants third baseman. 1-1 roll. That's a smash over third base and down the line. Darrell Evans leads off with a double. He has homered and now doubled. In this game, he's on second with no outs. Jeffrey Leonard. .53 is a 15. Fielding column 2. That's going to be a ball misplayed and dropped by the left fielder, Terry Harper. E7. Evans goes to third. And the Giants on the air have first and third. Champ Summers. .63 is a fly ball to right field, not very deep. Caught by Claudell Washington. Nobody's going to be able to advance. Here's catcher Milton May. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. And now the new shortstop in the game is Guy Soularis. He's going to be hitting. 55 is a 8 against an A. Fly out to right field. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Atlanta 8 and San Francisco 2. Greg Benton comes out for his second inning of work. And Claudell Washington leads off for Atlanta. Big day for Washington today. 3 for 4, 3 RBIs and a double. 34 is going to be an out. That's a fly ball to center field. Caught by Chili Davis. 1 away. Dale Murphy. Murphy gets on the 1. It's hit deep to left. It's going to be off the wall, and Dale Murphy will have a stand-up double with 1 out. Here's Bob Horner. 15 is an 8 against an A with a runner at second. Grounded back to the pitcher, Menton. He throws to first. 1-3. Murphy goes to third. Now there's 2 outs. And here is Chris Chambliss. 41's a ground out to the shortstop, Guy Soularis. 3 outs. We go to the 9th. Atlanta's up by 6, 8-2. Steve Bedrosian comes back out to the mound for Atlanta, and San Francisco sends up a pitch hitter for the pitcher, Dave Bergman, 273 hitter in 1982. Swings from the left side. Here's a pitch from Bedrosian to Bergman, 23. Is a 26. A 2-hopper to second base. Glenn Hubbard heads up with it and throws to first. 1 down in the 9th. Here's Joe Morgan. Bedrosian rocks and fires. 36. Strike 1. Six roll. That's an extra base hit possibly for Morgan. Second column is a double for Joe Morgan. Here's Chili Davis. 2-2. 8 against an A is a ground ball to third base. Throw goes to first, 5-3, and Morgan, the base runner at second, goes to third on the play made by Bob Horner. 2 outs. Jack Clark. 6-2 is a 40. Popped up, and this will do it. The shortstop, Jerry Royster, is under it and makes the clutch. That's the ball game. The final score, the Atlanta Braves win the 1982 tournament with a final score of 8-2. We'll be back with the wrap-up. This game was never really in doubt. These Braves scored 3 in the first, and they never let up. The Giants scored 2 runs in total, 8 hits and no errors. Atlanta had 8 runs, 14 hits, and they committed 1 error. The winning pitcher was Rick Mahler. 6 innings, gave up 2 earned runs. And the loser was the starter for the Giants, Rich Gale, who went only 1 inning and surrendered 5 earned runs. 1 homer in the game, and that was by Darrell Evans, a 2-run home run in the second inning to account for all of the San Francisco runs. Today's star of the game is Claudell Washington, 3 for 5 rather, and he goes 6 for 15 in the tournament for a .400 batting average, and he had 3 RBIs today, plus scored twice. So Claudell Washington is today's star of the game. Atlanta Braves are National League champions in 1982. They'll go to the overall championship game and play the winner of the American League championship game, which will be played tomorrow, and that'll be the Oakland Athletics at the California Angels. There was a chance for an all-West Coast championship, but San Francisco didn't hold up their end of the bargain. It'll be an all-West Coast American League championship game tomorrow. Hope you'll enjoy these games, and if you can see them as the action unfolds on the field like I do, I think you do. So hit the subscribe button. Does not cost anything. If you've not already hit that subscribe button. Like button also helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.